Hey friends, long time no see. I wanted to touch bases with you guys and just keep sharing more information on how I built my multi six figure tax firm. And we also provide bookkeeping services for a lot of our clients. So, one of the biggest areas I wanted to, share with you guys was how and what steps did I take for us to get to where we are now. We are now at multi six figure business, and we're really excited because we continue to grow, we continue to help all of our clients, and we help them with different services, right? So we mainly focus on taxes, on accounting, and we also focus on advisory services for our clients. So, one of the biggest things that, helped me is having hired an assistant. And then from there, we hired a full time accountant. And then from there, we hired an accountant assistant. And then now we've hired an admin person as well. So it's really interesting to look and see, what steps I've taken. So, for instance, we had a plan. We focused on saving money at the beginning of our journey, and I couldn't forget where I was coming from, right? I had spent 27 years as an activity director, and in those 27 years I was also preparing taxes. And it's interesting to know that the past 5 years have been incredibly insightful because I have learned so much. I've added so many skills to my repertoire, and like I've learned, how to be able to grow my skills as well as my revenue. And another biggest thing is getting coaching, right? Getting coaching from a specific person that has had her own firm before, now restarted her firm, and it's just really great to have someone that can guide you and help you along the way. So for sure, you definitely have to invest in people that have gone through where you want to go, right? Because it saves you so much time and effort. Okay. The other thing too is that I stayed away from short term comfort. That was one of my biggest things. I wanted to focus on building our business. And most importantly, again, like I had said before, is remembering who I am and who I serve. So we focus on helping restaurant owners, and that could include like coffee shops, food trucks, donut shops, dessert bars, and we also focus on trade services. And what does that include? That includes plumbers, HVAC, roofing clients, landscapers. Those are our main clients that we focus on. We do have other, services that are included in our services. And then the other biggest thing is helping our Latino communities. I'm bilingual. I speak both English and Spanish. And I have to say that, helping our Hispanic community has been such a great adventure, and reminds me so much of being able to help my mom as a kid. I don't know if you guys have heard my story, but typically my mom would, I would be her translator, and she only spoke Spanish, and I would translate for her. And it's just reminds me of my childhood, right? And so I love it. I love helping my community. One of the biggest things that we definitely help with is, lowering your tax liability, focusing on the timing of, when you're going to expense an expense, and of course making sure that you're taking advantage of the tax code, right? So we focus on those areas with our clients. Now, another area I wanted to focus on was a lot of the softwares that we use are within the services that we offer, right? So we offer bookkeeping, we use QuickBooks. We offer um, a portal to our clients, and we use TaxDome. And we also have a tax software, and that tax software that we use is TaxWise. And at the end of the day, those are the three main services that we focus on. And when we've taken the time to create processes for each of those services within our staff, we're small but mighty, right? And so a lot of the areas that we focus on is helping our clients with, the workers' comp audits. We help them with payroll. We help them with taxes towards the end of the year. We help them with tax planning. We help them with advisory services, right? So we look at those different areas that we can help our clients with save more money, make more money, as well as, be able to build wealth, right? Build a legacy for their kids and build a legacy for their business too. So the other area that we look at is what other softwares can help us, right, complete our job with our clients. One of the biggest things is that we do have a sales process. We do have, touch points that we have with our new prospects that help us, gain the trust, the know, like, and trust with our clients. That's another big one that's really important. For me, it's not necessarily just making the sale, but it's also connecting with our clients, being social with our clients, getting to know their lives and what their goals are. Those are some of the main biggest points that I would tell you to focus on, right? Get to know your clients, get to know their kids, become a partner in their life, because at the end of the day, let me tell you something. The moment that they continue to grow is the moment that you're going to continue to grow as well. We want to make an impact on our community, and we want to be able to help our clients focus on growing their business so that we can grow our own business, right? And if you would like, some of the processes that we work here in the office, let me know in the comments below, right? Make sure you let me know if you like more information on how to continue to build on the clientele that you have right now. And let's say you wanted to establish a way to gain more clients. How do we do that? We focus on social media for our marketing, a lot of our marketing, and as well as a lot of referrals that come from our clients already. So a lot of times it's really our own clients that share their experience with our office. They share it with their friends, family, community as well. So I just wanted to encourage you, that there are so many areas that we can focus on within our business. But the moment that you hire an assistant, that will help you move the needle within your business. Because here's what happens: we attempt to do and complete everything ourselves, and it's never enough time, right? We always want to, be able to do everything, and you want it 100% of the time. And I will say this, that 80% is done, right? And it might be good at best, might not be great, but at some point it gets done, right? And so that's my rule: 80%, as long as it gets done and we are excited to help our clients, that's all we need to do. All right, friends, I hope this helped. Let me know if you have any questions or you'd like more information, and I'm totally willing to help you and guide you along the way. Thanks, guys. Have a great day. Bye.